I need to have evidence for this for the ages. Alright.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today's the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well.
Oh yeah, Spongebob has a lot of video games. This one's actually really good, but most of them are terrible. The only ones that aren't really terrible that I've played are Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie, the game, and Creature from the Krusty Krab isn't that bad.
Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on, I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh no.
Lights, Camera, Pants isn't a bad party game if I remember, but I only played that when I was really young.
I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
And that smart kid, Dexter? Maybe? Maybe it's Dexter.
Jimmy Neutron.
Or Jimmy Neutron. Wait, Jimmy Neutron was smart.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting.
By the way, just tell me if the audio's too quiet or too loud.
Robots in here.
Oh, how shall
Oh, it was Jimmy Neutron. That's a show I haven't seen in like years.
It's my magic.
Dexter was Cartoon Network? Oh, okay.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Wait, I thought fucking
Then we go to
30-year-old Parents was. Oh no, I guess it is Nicktoons. Of course, it's Nicktoons.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting
I don't
it.
think so, Pink, but I'll have a
Are you sure
look.
this'll work?
Right, that might be better.
Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry, so I
From what I remember, this game has no subtitles.
Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it, and in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow!
Is that better audio-wise?
Gary, did you do that? Yeah, Gary, it sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Outside of cutscenes, there's like no subtitles. I mean, outside of cutscenes there's subtitles, but in cutscenes there aren't any for some reason.
What a fantastic idea! How do I Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again,
Okay, just tell me
walk
if it's
up
too
to you
loud
and
or
press
too
this
quiet.
button.
I don't mind
better
changing
get
it
started
around.
now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Problem with this game is
Smells
everyone has the
sweaty,
same
just
voice
like
actors
him.
apart from Mr. Krabs and one other character that I can't remember.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! As a faithful crew member
Of all the
Krusty
people,
Krab,
had to be
you've
Mr.
been,
Krabs.
Promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion. So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs has a different voice actor in this game, it's unfortunate.
It shines!
Everybody else is the same though, apart from, as I said, one other character. I can't remember what character that is. Right, there's another shiny thing in here, isn't there?
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
This is where I keep all my old...
This game has a bit of a problem with forcing tutorials on you. It doesn't really have any tutorials, but the signs it forces you to read. The chest can't be opened, no. It's just fucking tease. Oh, I said cheese. Fucking bull!
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Now, surprisingly, and I'm not kidding, this game has some ridiculously hard platforming in some sections. Like, you need to be near perfect in some sections for no apparent reason. My favourite part about this game is the level design and, like, not so much the design of the levels themselves, although some are really cool, it's just like the aesthetic of some of them are really unique. Obviously it's because they take inspiration from the show, but it's like, there's not many games where you can, like, be underwater in weird locations like this. It's fine. SpongeBob's house is like the TARDIS. It's bigger on the
There's
inside.
nothing like the sound of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you can get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas.
Yes, Plankton has the same voice actor, sorry. can't remember the character that
You've
doesn't.
got a deal.
Sandy does. Yeah, just feel free to ask. Sandy has the same. Mrs. Puff has the same. Bubble Buddy might be different.
I just dropped by
I don't
to
think
give
Bubble
you a
Buddy ever had a
hand.
voice in the show other than like
Bubble
one line.
Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat a giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry,
I've been
Hayoko.
in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble.
Right.
Wait, was that a drinking
Button,
joke?
and
I only
you'll
just
launch
got
yourself
that. I
straight
swear
up
that
in
was
the
an
air
alcohol
with bubble
joke.
power that defeats anything that is
Well, that was
directly above you.
surprising.
Try it out.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay then. For every
Unfortunately,
10
like,
socks
the
you
first
bring back
levels
to
of this
me,
game are more
I'll
the
give
boring
you
ones.
a golden turkey base.
You mean
The later
spatula?
ones are really cool.
Bless you.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
A lot of the game is just gonna be me collecting shit, like Banjo-Kazooie style. See you, Master. Thanks for watching. Wow, Hayoko with the shots. Alright, and now I'm gonna upgrade my health here by collecting golden pants. Don't worry about it, it makes sense. Sorry about that. I'm back. Now, the way this game works is that there's like a load of levels, and it's kinda Ratchet and Clank like, where you go through the levels with your base shit, and then you can come back later and get extra shit when you get more upgrades. You can get most of the important stuff without any upgrades, but then if you want like the optional bonus things, you need them. There's a lot of like Easter egg things. Get some of the optional stuff.
A perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town.
Hey Jazz, people voted for it, so I'm playing it.
Just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Alright. Now, one of the Easter eggs things is that if you destroy everything in Squidward's house, you get a sock. You need to give him a mustache as well. Every 10 socks you get a golden spatula. Hey, mine snipes.
Okay, just stop jumping, will
Literally the most mean thing I've ever done to this
I
date.
knew that you could help me out.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I like this game as well, Jazz. It's really good. Oh my god. I remember getting up here was always a pain. I mostly like the environments you can explore and shit. It has pretty creative aesthetics in some levels. I've never really 100%ed it. I've gotten all the golden spatulas that you can get without getting all the socks, but I've never gotten all the socks before.
Of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
I'm gonna try to not dawdle too much. And I'm gonna try to do most levels quite fast. But I'm gonna have to like go around and get all of the shiny pieces pretty much because I'm gonna need them later.
Okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
I'm gonna need them pretty much through the entire game.
Your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
I gotta be honest, I kinda like that part.
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of king jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that king jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
I love that voice. Oh my god, I don't know why. That part is actually kind of hilarious. Basically, this is goo. If I jump in now, I get bounced back. Teleport boxes can be used to teleport through levels once you find 2 pieces of the boxes.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
Now one fast way, like this is kind of weird, but this game actually does have a combo system. And one way of getting shiny stuff fast is getting high combos, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, this ain't no Devil May Cry. Hi. This isn't Devil May Cry Spongebob edition, but it's there. Don't worry about it.
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Battle for the memes. People voted for it.
Now I can finally see this legendary game.
I'm playing the definitive version as well. The GameCube. It's exactly the same. But it's definitive because it's the version I own at this point. I think it has a higher frame rate and faster loading times actually. Well, I know it has faster loading times. Based only on PS2. Haven't noticed any major differences other than frame rate and loading times. This chat spam.
Oh, no.
Guys, please.
I'm learning forbidden memories.
I'm so sorry.
Rip Mark.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
I don't know, it looks fun.
Yeah, I believe this game runs at 60 normally, which means it's running at 50 FPS for me. Because recording, and this game doesn't have 60 Hz mode because the developers are assholes and racist.
You know what this game reminds me of?
Banjo and Kazooie.
No, I haven't played that. Psychonauts. Somehow the movement style seems really similar to it.
Funnily enough, there are some levels in this game that remind me a lot of Psychonauts. They're like very like psychedelic almost. They're really weird.
I see.
You can jump up there with a precise jump, but it's not worth it. You're supposed to come back later. And by come back later, I mean like now. This is an example of like the more difficult platforming in this game. It's kind of I don't understand why. This game has some really kind of difficult platforming sometimes. This isn't too bad. It doesn't really punish you if you miss though. It usually just bounces you back. On some levels, like Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, I think it's called, is a bitch. It like drops you right down to the beginning of the level, and it's just like.
Is this game like linear?
No, it's
Or does it have like
pretty
half rounds?
non-linear. It's it has loads of different routes, kinda. Well, it's kind of linear, but you have a lot of other stuff to explore. Like, as you can see right now, I have one route to go, but I can go other places and get extra stuff, and you need to get the extra golden spatulas. Golden spatulas you need to beat the game.
Golden spatulas, okay. Seems legit.
Yes, because why not?
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden
Also, hey Jazz, hey Doc,
I must be
and hey Blood. Yeah. Gary, what the fuck?
So yes, in this game, SpongeBob bungee jumps from his underpants because he's hardcore.
That's one hell of a wedgie.
It hurts me every time. That part always really confused me. That was a bit of a strange reaction, but whatever, SpongeBob.
What the hell? It's a literal meat hammer.
Yep. Underwater meat hammer.
Yeah, and it hit itself.
It does hit itself, yes. These guys are actually dicks. Their AI is like weird. They actually predict where you're going to move to. It's kind of evil.
Whatever the game designer was on when he made this game, I want it.
This is an example of like a place you need to come back to later. There's quite a lot of these in levels, but they're usually quite out of the way. And like I said earlier, you need to collect a lot of shiny objects. I'm not just destroying shit for fun, but I kind of am, but you need a lot of shiny objects.
Mr. Zog requires shiny objects.
I need at least 60,000 throughout this game, I believe. To open up doors and give to Mr. Krabs, so he gives me golden spatulas.
Isn't that the flower stuff on the top right?
Yes.
Okay. They look like flowers.
Yeah, they kind of
So I assume they are flowers.
The game just calls them shiny objects.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, you don't need every golden spatula, but there is like a percentage in this game. There's a set amount of spatulas you need to win, and I believe it's 75. But altogether there's like over 100. There's a lot.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Spyro 2, where there were orbs and you needed a certain amount of them to finish the game, but not all.
Kinda? Yeah, I know what you mean. Like
they all kind of require you to complete some mini games or platforming.
Yeah, I know what you mean. To open up more things. 72. Yeah, what Jazz said. I was close.
Well, I like the system because it gives you an option to choose which kind of challenges you want to do.
Kinda, I just kinda do all of them though, because I'm boring. I did the same thing in Spyro. Especially Spyro 1. I quite like Spyro 1. Jack and Daxter. Yeah, I'm not sure if this game came out before or after them. This game came out in 2002 in Europe, but I believe it was made in late 2001. It's pretty early.
Wow! Mermaid Man! I have all your comics and toys.
Spyro 2.
Oh, I've just remembered the other voice actor. They couldn't get the best voice actors for this game. The two best voice actors in SpongeBob. Mermaid Man and Mr. Krabs. Both of the voice actors are missing for this game.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that Sponge kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
That Patrick is surrounded by robots
SpongeBob
and
can't
needs
swim,
my help.
Sineku.
Huh?
He says it multiple times in the game.
I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
I quite like the dialogue that Mermaid Man has, as is to be expected. This fucking Mermaid Man.
He's kind of demented, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he has like dementia. It's great. Washed up superhero.
What the hell are you riding on?
My tongue.
I should do it again
Oh
sometime.
god. It reminds me of the floaters in Fallout 1 and 2.
Oh god, don't even remind me.
You see the resemblance though, right?
Yes, I do. Don't remind me. Floaters are terrifying.
Yeah.
Now I went back here because I fucked up getting this. It's actually a kind of precise jump. There we go. Yeah, this game is fucking bonkers. I love it. Just the way how crazy it is.
Yeah, it just looks amazing. Kind of like this obviously, but
What did you say, Marco?
I've yet to get a start.
I don't think this does predate Psychonauts. Psychonauts came out in 1998.
Most satisfying. Push,
No, early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2000. I swear it was 2000.
Let me check. 2005.
Never mind, I'm done. For some reason I really thought it was like 2000.
It's because of, I think it's because of its unique art style.
You're saying it looks like shit? Could I infinite grind here for shiny things? Kind of, but you don't have to. Like, as long as you go through the levels, like, destroying shit, you don't really have to grind ever. And there's no reason to. Like, the only reason you'd have to grind is if you, like, speed ran through the levels and you want 100% the game.
Well, thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me.
And here's where we take control of Patrick.
Okay.
I was just about to ask if you can play as other people.
You can play as Spongebob, Patrick, and Sandy.
Oh, nice.
Sandy has the best controls. She's, like, amazingly overpowered. She can, like, swing from things and hover.
Nice.
Now, if you get a text box while picking something up, it destroys the object, and I find it kind of funny, so I keep doing it. You can switch characters by going to these bus stops, like I can switch back to Spongebob here.
Oh, I see.
Well, Marco came up with the meme meter still.
Oh.
It's okay.
Well, that is embarrassing.
Can you just meow your way through the game? Do you mean mow your way? Kinda. You do need to collect golden spatulas. You do need to, like, pay attention to that, but you don't need too many. Can you play as Gary? No, you can't play as Gary. Is Gary a secret character?
If this game was worth its salt, then there has to be some sort of Gary-related racing minigame.
No, I don't think there is actually.
Oh no.
None of the games that I've played, I do.
Hey, you barnacle head! Watch where you're going!
Rock is talking to me. Almighty Rock!
See, I felt like being Marcrone getting salty by playing a game in salt water.
Down here, you big pink lummox!
I'm surrounded
Hi there,
by
Mr.
salt.
Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting.
I was in an
Patrick, please.
undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop.
Yeah, a lot of the dialogue in this game is great.
Oh,
Like,
thank
it's
you.
so random, but it's funny because of that.
Look why the designer knockoff wallets.
Yeah, if for those that missed the intro, the plot is Plankton created loads of machines and then left the machine that duplicates robots on, and he was thrown out of the chum bucket by the machines because he set them to don't obey by accident. I don't know why he has a button that is don't obey, but Plankton clearly was preparing for something way above our comprehension.
I
Clearly.
loved it because of Plankton. He's a supreme intelligent being.
Patrick is me, just more intelligent. Nice. Now, there's actually a ridiculously evil puzzle as Patrick when you're in Mermaid Man's lair. Stream went down.
Yeah. Something happened.
OBS does that sometimes, it's weird. But yeah, I'll just wait for the stream to catch up. Alright, should be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, as I was saying, there's a really really evil puzzle in Mermaid Man's lair. It basically involves Patrick throwing stuff at buttons in a particular order. And out of interest, I checked out the speedrun, and the shortest possible combination is hitting the buttons about 22 times. And there's 9 buttons. There's 9 buttons, and the minimum number of times you can hit each one, like, you have to hit like about 22. It's ridiculous. So I'll be stuck there for a couple hours, most likely. Thankfully, they give you a reset button.
That's just, yeah, evil.
Yeah, it's incredibly evil. I don't know what they will think.
What's
Burger
up with
King
the
is better.
glowing crystals in the walls?
I agree, Burger King is better. Just an aesthetic thing. Crystals don't do anything, they're just bullets.
Okay. They look like you can break them.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Now, getting this melon to land on top of the other one is the worst. There's Burger King in UK.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Shiny.
And I
Sure,
do
know.
prefer it to McDonald's. It might be the only place in Europe. Like, UK is barely a part of Europe anyway. It's by technicality at the moment. Can't remember if we're still part of the Union or not. I think we are. Remember there was a big, like, palaver about that because our Prime Minister's an idiot. He was like, we're not gonna be part of the European Legion anymore because we don't need help. I was like, oh, God.
Unfortunately for me, I suck at eating burgers, so I stay away from them.
You suck at how
They always seem to fall apart in my hands.
You're probably just getting like really
open
messy and dirty burger places or something. I don't know. I have no trouble eating them. But then again, I'm like, I'm
I'm
eat.
just a bad person.
I always eat burgers and stuff, which is really unhealthy because I can't eat anything else fast enough for my lunch break. It's like, oh yeah, I'll have a bag of chips and I hardly get through half of it. It's like, oh, okay.
Hey, Pink. What's up?
Okay, now that was just evil.
We get ice cream now.
The explosion radius of those things is pretty large. Pretty large.
Wait, is your HP measured in breaths?
Yes. Spongebob's pants. And yes, even when you're playing other characters, it's still Spongebob's. Sandy mentions this.
No questions. I know.
Now, a cool thing about Patrick is you can stun enemies and then throw them. Like you can the melons. Oh, but I missed.
Everywhere fits quite right.
Oh, and thankfully, like the first time I saw Patrick, I thought he was going to be awful to control because he wouldn't have a double jump, but thankfully he does. A little thing, mate.
That reminds me of Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah, I do like Crash Bandicoot. One of the things I did there is if you pick up a golden spatula, you're invincible. So if there's enemies around you, you can just like blow them up and then get the spatula while they're blowing
Squidward
up.
tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Yes?
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of Old Sport Mountain here. Go hook that beast, sailor!
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
If you think Krabs' voice is bad now, just wait till you hear him laugh. Just wait till you hear him do like the Krabs impression laugh. It's... oh god. It hurts.
German.
Yeah, I agree, forgot. They changed... the only voice actors they couldn't get in were the two that were best from the show, as I mentioned earlier, Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man. They were like the best. Now, I remember there's an Easter egg in this game, where in every couple of levels or whatever, you can hear... well, there was one episode of the show where they were like saying swear words, and they made up their own... so, the show made up swear words, and they were just these random sound effects. But in, like, this universe, it's supposed to be swearing or something, I don't know. And in this, they hid an Easter egg wherein, like, every couple of levels you can stand in a certain place or talk to someone and they'll say one of the swear words, and it's really weird.
Hello, Patrick. I've got
well,
a
all
job
the
to
swear
do
words
here.
really are just, like, random sound effects from fish.
Oh boy.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Goo Lagoon. Looks like Patrick's about to like kill himself. Looks like he's just given up on life.
He looks like Majin Buu.
Show enough, Mrs. Puff. Now there is like an auto aim in this game, but it can be faster sometimes. You just kind of eyeball it. The aim is like when you're holding them. If you aim at something for a second or look towards it, a hand, like a big white hand, comes up, and that shows you where you're targeting. And if you throw it, it will kind of home towards it. Whatever it is you're throwing. I believe my favourite level in this game is Rock Bottom. For those that remember the episode, I think it's called Rock Bottom.
There is a place called Rock Bottom.
Yes. It's like the darkest place of the sea, right at the bottom. And it's like this shady, dark place, surrounded by like really weird shit. And it's pretty
I
damn
wouldn't have it any other way.
It's also one of the hardest though, because there's like ridiculously sized platforms from what I remember. Although, when I last did it I was a dumb little kid, so... Like, this is all basically new to me right now. I played it a little bit, like yesterday, and that was it. Extremely shy Mega Buster. That doesn't sound like a very effective Mega Buster. Oh, I should mention, they released PC versions of this and a couple other games. They're absolutely awful and have nothing to do with this game. They only share the name. They're like a bunch of mini-games. Yeah, they're like a bunch of mini-games that are really awful. And they're capped at 15 FPS.
15?
Yeah. And the nature of the mini-games make it so that doesn't really matter anyway. It's like bowling, bungee jumping, like basically the stuff you can do in this game as part of a tiny bit from a level as a whole game.
Weird.
It is very weird. They did that with every game for no apparent reason. Other than, I think, a game called Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. And the reason the PC version of that never came out was because the studio got shut down as soon as the game was released. Because there was a bug in the PS2 version where you'd lose all your save progress. And people kept sending their threats. Not even kidding.
Oh. Why do people keep sending death threats? That's why we can't have nice things.
Exactly. What the hell's now? It's very silly board. What was he gonna say, Spill?
I wanted to say that I just want to stop those people silly.
Yeah, it's people are people. They're not very intelligent. The best part is this is like a kid's game.
Yeah.
And people are sending death threats over it. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
Exactly, so they could.
And that's 100% true. The actual studio that made the game got shut down. It wasn't the best game in the world, but it was unique. But it was, the studio shut down now, so. Oh, because the guy's overreacting. Thankfully, I never encountered that glitch when I played the game. Oh, that is 100%. They definitely get death threats on a daily basis, Jazz. It's just considering how widespread the internet and stuff is now, that everybody that makes a game gets a shit ton of death threats. It's remotely popular. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. And that's what even considerate arseholes don't understand about the whole Flappy Bird thing that went around ages ago. The fucking game dev obviously didn't leave just to take the money, because he could have just left the game up to get more money. The reason he took it down was because he was sick to death of getting threats for his life and family. Not to mention he lives in Vietnam, which I imagine has higher crime rates, and he's like one of the richest people there after Flappy Bird. Probably wanted to go a bit low brow.
It's a really sad situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the music is great.
He said Resident Sleeper.
No, I meant Jolly Jazz.
Alright. Yeah, I like this music actually. I mean, it can be repetitive, but it's just like calming. It suits the game. Thankfully they changed level to level if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm serious, Doc. I don't mind it at all.
It's better than a 50-second loop in Sonic 4.
15 seconds is... that's optimistic. I mean, the 5 seconds of music there was great. But... 5 seconds. Okay, we're going to be switching to Spongebob coming up, and it's going to be the first boss of the game. After I just get past this mountain, I believe. First boss is really easy, although when I was a kid I didn't realise it.
Can't wait.
Like, the way it works is a lot of the bosses in this game, well, like, they're not actually that bad. I usually hate bosses where it's like, you have to wait for them to finish their cycle. And I still do. I prefer it if you just attack things, but that wouldn't really work in a platform game like this, and the way they did it is actually pretty good. You have to, like, wait for them to be able to get vulnerable, but bosses in this game have really, really unique aspects to them, although the one coming up is the only one that doesn't. I think the one coming up is kind of boring.
Probably because it's like an introductory boss or something.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just assume.
Kinda. It's the first level. But I'm not sure if they intended for people to, not everyone at least, to get all the way, like, to this part on their first try. I think they intended people to switch between levels. I say that because there's kind of high shiny object requirements. But you can get past that by just collecting all the shit.
wall jumping.
Yes, wall jumping.
He's good like Spongebob, so athletic.
This, believe it or not, this was actually the game that introduced like the mechanic of wall jumping to me, which is kind of hilarious. I played this game pretty early in my life.
Everyone is trying to help out today.
Step quietly
I think
there.
for me the first game
King
that introduced
Jellyfish
wall jumping
is
I had
just up at
was
the top of this
Prince of
path.
Persia, Sands of
luck.
Time.
You'll need it.
Yeah, I never played the Prince of Persia. Actually, I did play some of them, but only the 2D ones, unfortunately.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
I mean, the 2D ones are, well, the SNES one is fine.
I had the NES one, and it was fucking amazing.
Wait, the NES one? I swear it was only
Yeah.
on Super Nintendo.
There's a PC, Super Nintendo, and NES one, as far as I recall.
I remember it was ported to the PC version was ported to Super Nintendo on new levels. There might be an NES version, but if there is, I wasn't aware of it.
The NES version had a severely downgraded graphics though, but it was still incredibly smooth. The same
Yeah.
rotoscope animations.
I see, I was not aware of that. Now, if you time it right, you can hit the boss while he's doing his attack. I'm not sure if you're intended to, because he has like a cycle where he keeps doing attacks and then he becomes available. You can just kind of ignore that when you're doing that. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I didn't know that when I first played this game. Yeah, the boss hums the music. It was NES, that was the original. Okay, forgot, thanks for clarifying. Are you sure it was the original though? Because I'm sure I remember AGDQ they discussed that the PC version was the original and they ported that to the consoles.
Yeah, I think PC was original.
So I remember it was just like some guy working on the game alone, like in his basement or something. It's an under-grade boss, but thankfully it's over quickly. Now this is absolutely hilarious. But there's actually a SpongeBob timeline wiki. And all of the games are included in the timeline. When I first found it, I kind of laughed my ass off. I accidentally stumbled across it while looking for the PC version to see if it was the same, only to find out that it's nothing like this. It's like those crappy Leapster games you get for like educating very young children. So the purple shiny object gives you 50, so I want to collect as many of those as possible. And there's a secret thing down here to collect more stuff, including a sock.
Whenever you say shiny object, I'm immediately reminded of awesomeness.
That's a fair thing to be reminded of.
Mr. Zork requires shiny objects.
Yeah, it wasn't on NES, I didn't think it was. Yeah, Amiga and Atari. Apparently it wasn't on NES. When is SpongeBob the movie the game? I'll do that if people want it. Maybe it was on NES, I don't think so. Apple II is the first version, yeah. That sounds right. I'm surprised they could handle it. The Apple II didn't even have any blast processing. No, it is on NES. Okay. Well, thanks. Forgot. Strange.
God, blast process.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
what if I just gave you this?
Now, playing this when you're older, it makes you take things the wrong way, like SpongeBob offering to rub jelly all over Squidward. I kind of take that the wrong way slightly. Maybe I'm just immature. But that's a bit Well, let's say SpongeBob hasn't always isn't always seen to be the most heterosexual, but I'm not going to judge him. I mean, he wears shorts and a tie. Just saying.
Well, that's the Hawaii style, isn't it?
I have no idea.
How about the rest of that pedicure now, sir?
What are you talking about? My feet are fine!
I have all the golden spatulas in this level, but there's one more sock that I can get, but I need Patrick.
What do you need socks for?
Every 10 socks you collect, you get a golden spatula from Patrick.
Oh, I see.
Somehow Patrick managed to lose all of his socks in every level of the game. I don't know.
Well, he does live under a rock.
Exactly, so how the hell did it get so far? You can teleport in this game, which is pretty cool. Yeah, getting 100% of the socks is a giant pain in the ass. Oh, okay, teleporting made it so I'm not Patrick anymore. That's inconvenient. I did not realise that was a thing. And thankfully for Doc's ears, they should be spared, as I believe the next level has a different soundtrack. I meant to say different music, but it came out of soundtrack, because I can't fucking speak today. Wow, that was the best shot ever. I don't know if you caught that, but I hit that robot into the other robot to my left. Totally intentional. I'll probably do Creature from the Krusty Krab as well, because I quite like that game. That one's just weird. Like, I know this is weird, but Creature from the Krusty Krab. This game compared to that has nothing on weird. Like SpongeBob becomes like a professional racer by turning his bed into a hot rod car. Patrick becomes a superhero that he thinks is inside of a comic, and the entire aesthetic of the level is just a comic book style thing. Like it's just, and then he gets strapped to a rocket, and you have to ride rockets through like some of the levels as Patrick.
That's amazing.
And then there's others where you have to fly a plane and shoot down a giant plankton, and you get to play as giant plankton smashing up buildings and reshaping the world to just be plankton faces. I can't stress how weird it is. It's so fucking weird. I believe every version of the game is slightly different now. I played the PS2 version. Apparently the GameCube version is different somehow, but I don't know how.
Where's my mouse cursor?
You don't need a mouse cursor, just use tab, it's fine.
Oblivion. Hey, Makro. What's up? Like, literally don't have a mouse cursor right now.
I'm gonna play it on stream, Hayoka. It's just I don't have it on me right now.
That's cool. I didn't want to learn it.
How did Forbidden Memories go?
I still couldn't get a deck after like 30 minutes of farming. Like,
Yeah, get used to that.
like
Downtown
starting the
Bikini
game.
Bottom.
Oh look,
Once a
I don't have the right cards. For my
Now,
deck.
My favourite is when they try to start a race, and none of them have a deck after 2 hours of trying.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
SpongeBob
Alright,
week.
but it's gonna take a while to get all
Oh,
this
God.
dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good
Why not?
because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice
Fair
try.
one.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running.
I like how she said, whenever the SpongeBob is involved, I appear.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it. There is a way to jump up there. Or I can just do this. Oh, come on, you can bounce. Bounce, you silly sponge.
Oh god, you picked up Morph Ball.
Bounce! Ugh, I give up. I give up.
Just my size.
I'll just get it, Sandy.
You can't jump and morph.
No. You can bounce on stuff, but if you jump, it just gets you out of the ball.
I see.
Oh god, I just remembered what the final level of this game is. It's hilarious. It's actually really funny. Alright, see you, Doc. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, suddenly an anvil falls from the sky.
Don't worry about it.
It shines.
Right, the sponge ball thing? I don't actually remember the fucking name. Right, see you, Snake. Enjoy Last of Us.
Yeah.
I know I did.
The simple button is
Um,
the most satisfying. Push, push,
Yeah,
push.
can't remember the name of the support, but it lets you move faster, so you need to use that to your advantage when you have a timer. This is just the biggest torture. RIP. Rest in peace, that random guy. But it's okay, because Gary saves him. No, I don't know how Gary did
Somehow I
that.
don't think he
Oh.
needs a hand.
Oh my god, Gary!
Gary has a bloodlust. He has a raging
Gary's
bloodlust.
awesome. I love him.
I need a SpongeBob SquarePants mod where I can play as Gary. The later part of this level is where the game starts to get really interesting, because I unlock Sandy. The way Sandy's levels are laid out are really open, you just kind of fly through the sky. And they're probably my favourite.
Number one in the Bikini Bottom
everyone will see
scavenger
soon.
hunt, 3 years running.
What's the red stuff?
Hot sauce. You don't understand.
For some reason I thought it was hot sauce, but I was unsure.
It's too low res to read the print. I think jumping is slightly faster than walking, so I just do that everywhere. But it might not be, but either way, I like making the SpongeBob look like an idiot, even more so than he already is. Speaking of random things falling from the ceiling, like an anvil, I guess there is no ceiling to the sea, but there's a boat! Because why not?
This whole universe is like one giant acid trip.
Yeah. Aren't all kids shows? Can't believe I actually missed that, but whatever.
Dance game.
Nah, missed it again. I had a really bad angle that time. Like I said, some of the platforming in this game is a pain in the ass. This isn't too bad though, I'm just being really bad. Oh yeah, and this happens when you go out of bounds. Everyone has a unique animation, and then the hand grabs you. Stranger danger.
Oh god. I did not expect that.
Me neither when I first played, hence why it scared the shit out of me.
When it said hand, I was expecting something like a cartoony hand, like master hand or like...
Yeah.
But actually I'm glad it's the way it is.
Yeah, that hand's actually in the show, if I remember. I can't remember. I think it's like the captain's hand in the opening or something.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
Platforms that have a slippery mechanic kind of thing, you can't grab onto, which is really annoying. But whatever. The hand is a well-known, famous character. Clearly.
Does the hand play
Hi,
jazz?
Gary.
Oh, it's Gary again.
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out.
Gary.
Not done? Doesn't that mean...
Oh, this reminds me, I was such a shit at
Oh,
school.
that's the entrance to the rooftop? which leads
Our
to the
teacher,
lighthouse?
I remember in English class, our teacher said we could do anything we want, we just had to write a short story about 2 pages long when I was pretty young.
There's another golden spatula.
And I was kind of a prick at school.
What do you
So
mean
what I
you
did
can't
was
to help me?
I created
I can get through this.
an autobiography through the life of Gary, and it was just 2 pages of meow.
Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across
Do I need to
there?
ask what happened after that?
Uh-oh, more robots.
I didn't pass.
Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
I mean, they said I could do whatever I want. That's a dangerous thing. It gave me too much freedom. Did I not pass? I know! It was genius! It was art, is what it was. They just couldn't understand that I'm an artiste.
This reminds me of an image, a picture I saw on the internet. That was like a question: define the meaning of risk, or show an example of risk. And the answer just said no. and it was like a marked as correct answer.
I'm getting busy just watching. Someone better make good use of all these.
So again, if I ever see any purple shiny objects, I'm fucking going kamikaze for it. I'm gonna do this part just before doing Sandy's section, because it's slightly faster, from what I recall. If I wanted to be really fast, I would probably warp a lot more. But I don't know when's a good time to do that. Imgur is over capacity. Nice.
Ahoy there, Sandy.
Yeah, I had to refresh. Sea needle.
There you are, boy.
Alright, I'll be right back. I
Someone's
just need a piss
broken
quick.
the sea needle.
Okay. Don't drown.
I'm back.
That's horrible. The sea needle is the
Welcome
cradle
back.
of crochet
I'm glad you
corner.
didn't drown.
Yes, it is. But what's more
Thanks.
important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy. You know that I'll give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. if you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle...
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
'Cause they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind of funny names?
You know, SpongeBob Butt Pants.
That's not very funny.
No, but they said your mom was ugly.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs, break them I shall. You've got a deal.
So there you have it. Also, the only incentive SpongeBob needs to commit genocide is for them to supposedly call his mother ugly. Oh god! That was not the right button. Okay, that went pretty badly.
Okay.
You'll see.
Wedgie experience!
Oh,
Ultimate Wedgie experience!
what the hell was that SpongeBob speak?
It's shiny!
Oh, that's the bubbles. The bubble attack. You attack everyone in this game with bubbles.
God, that wedgie. I'm so sorry, SpongeBob.
My favourite part is one of his lines, which he actually just said is, "This is the ultimate wedgie experience." Oh god, now my dog wants to go out. Jesus Christ. Animals, can't live with them, can't live without them.
Oh, you have a dog as well?
Oh yeah, I have dogs.
Oh, nice.
I'm sick. Okay. More bungee. I believe I need bungee off of 3 places. Which I actually really dislike because bungeeing can be a pain in the ass. Sometimes it will break them because you ain't got enough force. And aiming them is deceptively hard. Hooks were a source of drug addiction in one episode. I don't remember the episode, yes, possibly. Now, the real bad part about this, if I remember correctly, if you die, you have to do the fucking bungee again. Yeah.
That's kind of evil.
I guess. This is like game over, let's make fun.
There doesn't even seem to be any lives mechanic.
No, there isn't. Which is good because I kind of hate those kind of mechanics.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just a way to make the game longer without making the game actually longer.
Yeah.
Ultimate Wedgie experience!
It's okay if you do it for individual levels like Mega Man Zero or Shovel Knight. I guess, just not get actual game overs. Yeah, I still get the shinies that I collected. This is 9/11 to me. I get to keep the shinies, which is nice, but not like the enemies, which I'd much prefer the enemies to stay dead and being hit by fucking shit. And this guy is the biggest troll. There we go, I got it. That guy, whoever put that guy there, is a dickhead of a developer. So evil. Oh, I died. I wondered why I couldn't move. So yeah, that's kind of the dumb part of this. You need to blow shit up, but you get hurt if you blow shit up. There are ways to do it without getting blown up, but it's not reliable. See, like if you touch them, sometimes it's just like, nope. Rip Spongebob's butt cheeks. The best part is they even rendered his fucking arse crack for whatever reason.
Yeah. 3 years running. Thank you.
Because that's what I really wanted to see, is see Sponge's arse crack. This game has more plot than Neptunia.
Well, I'm going away for now.
Alright, see you, Spill. Sticking around.
Thanks for streaming, showing this awesome game.
It's an experience. What are you doing right now anyway, Marco? Learning Oblivion?
Yep.
How's that going?
Pretty well.
That was an
I fixed my mouse
answer.
cursor. So now I can actually learn. You can't be in the menu. You have to be in the game.
Oh.
Makes sense, right?
Sure. Alright, last one. Okay, bungee jumping done.
Good work, boys.
Now, this game has a nice feature, which should be in every fucking game. Press B, you stop talking to somebody. You don't have to go through all their text boxes, just press B. Why is that not in every game ever? I want more like games like Gears of War that just give you a shut up button. Shut up button, OP. Shut up, Tails!
Looks like a door opening at the heart open. I'm getting dizzy just watching. That's awful pretty. There's another one.
Hello.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
What y'all doing?
I don't know.
Playing
Blood in.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Battle of the Memes.
SpongeBob.
Chocolate!
Crazy,
Chocolate!
chill the fuck out.
Okay.
I'd like to buy all of your chocolate. Son of a bitch!
Chocolate! So how did
What
your
do you- just what do you?
So how did your passive aggressive chat with Forgot go after I left?
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old...
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex! Wanna see?
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, that?
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal. Take that!
So, the way he describes doing this trick is you're going to make a quick save and then just do it.
Nice.
Cool.
This is actually a massive skip here. I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Lion squirrel on the grill! Ew, can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob underwear.
BN2 on her ass.
Shinier the better.
Now if I took the box from before, it skips you right to this point, because you're not supposed to be able to get that one before this one. So it just activates that one.
Or get someone to make the buttons big and red like.
And it skips this entire section. But I didn't do the skip thing, so...
What's off, you little pest?
This is another skip, which in hindsight I shouldn't have done. No, just retracing the steps.
Nothing like a little open to get the heart pumping.
Sandy's lasso is always a one-hit kill.
Take that!
Yeah, Sandy is OP as fuck. Wrong one, but whatever.
Run, everyone! I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Whoa! You're a crazy motherfucker. Went pretty well.
Lion squirrel coming through!
Getting past that guy is always a pain in the ass.
Sometimes pushing a single button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Right, now this is like a showdown thing.
What the fuck did I just come into this chat? I come into this chat and all I see is For the Motherland.
What chat you in?
Bouncy Boys.
Oh, okay.
I think he got raided. Because, well, he's trying to do world record attempts any percent. Damn, he's really good at this boat segment. Spire Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Which is totally possible. He's only about 20 seconds off. Well, I mean, not right now, but as his PB is concerned. Oh, he fucked it. He fucked up. Oh no! At least he's not on world record pace.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. Thank you.
Now, annoyingly, we need to climb right to the top again to get the sock, and then come right way back down to go through the door.
Like
or at least get to collect pants while doing it.
Hello.
Hey, Trent.
Hey.
Not much.
Watching Mara Sunshine world record attempts, Kappa B.
Yesterday.
Hey.
You'll have to open this.
He finished 2 minutes behind. He's not going sub 120.
But yesterday, me and my dad, we played ping pong. Because my dad got like a multi-game table, ping pong, whatever. And I forgot how much fun that game is.
Yeah, it literally does crumble into jigsaw pieces. It's pretty cool. Nice touch.
Is anyone streaming here?
Yeah.
No. Fat Kid is.
I'll watch.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Well, just be prepared for meme.
I'm always prepared for that, the TV is.
Fat Kid, your entire stream is meme.
Yeah, but this is the memeiest I've gotten. Yeah.
I hope there are plenty of GIF.
Actually, no, this isn't as meme as the time I streamed John Cena's Sexy High School Adventure.
Damn it.
Speaking of which, Hatful Boyfriend is coming soon.
Pigeon Love.
Pigeon Love.
Yeah, Pigeon Love.
I know. I have the collector's edition. OBS crashed again.
Oh god, they hired Norm MacDonald to play. It's Colonel
No,
Sanders.
your stream died.
Panic Basket. Rippin' Spaghetti.
Doesn't Rust speedrun this game?
Huh?
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 Does Rust speedrun the game?
I don't know, Rust is.
I guess he's just like Remy as You guys don't like Zelda games? Unless you're blind.
Considering Glenn has like Twilight Princess for GameCube, I'd say he kind of likes Zelda games.
Yeah.
What?
And so does Vash. Oh, nothing interesting.
What's
Vash
wrong with
actually
Zelda?
likes good games.
What?
Vash likes good games.
Apparently.
Sometimes depends on the game. Like, you know, nothing named Sonic, Kappa.
Nothing blue that isn't Mega Man.
Something blue, yeah, pretty much.
Well, nothing blue, but that works too, I guess.
Mega Man's blue, therefore you're lying.
I said nothing blue except Mega Man.
Pretty much. Because he doesn't like Star Fox either, which means he hates Falco, Kappa.
Wait, he doesn't like Star Fox? Why the hell not?
I don't know. He's like, what games do you have? I was like, Star Fox 64, Zelda. He's like, the only cool game you have is Zelda and Mario Kart. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mario Kart, but then stop. What the fuck?
I question his taste.
He has no taste.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
Well, for his unrelenting gate,
Well, if I... Oh.
I think that's it. This is.
You know what I think we should all do? We should all stream a Sonic game.
I already did a whole entire, like...
For one.
I already did, like, 2 weeks.
I know.
Please.
But he's never in your chat anyway, so...
Because I just keep talking about Sonic! It worked!
So the strategy to make
So, do you want that?
to make Vash.
See,
Yeah.
you know what's great is I was in the mobile yesterday, and we forgot and Vash at the same time. So all I had to do was say Freedom Planet is the worst Sonic game ever. And they both
To
got
piss
it.
off both of them. Nice.
Double kill!
Get breakfast,
Because Vash cringes at Sonic, and then we forgot gets
No
pissed
way,
if you
come
make any stupid joke ever.
Golden back scratcher.
He should have seen him when he was drunk.
What, we forgot?
Yeah.
He
He's
did
not
yesterday.
old enough to get drunk.
25.
The fuck?
I'm the one that's not old enough, but I do anyway because I'm an idiot. And don't care about my health, apparently.
That's right, you don't need help. What does that get you in life?
I have brought you to here.
The longer one.
A great challenge.
I got
Like
nerves
stuff.
of steel
The shorter
and
the better.
muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly.
My Poseidon has been bleached.
Basically what I'm saying is if you want to
Fool
have
whom
decent
you must
diabetes,
vanquish.
For once, A-Train, I agree.
In this corner,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
defending the Poseidon.
Life goes
2 years old.
downhill after the age of 1.
And his challenger, a huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel.
I don't understand how people can use timers this way. Like, I have to have...
Defeat Gary.
you have to have what?
Oh, I have to have, like, the milliseconds. This guy just has the whole second counting up. It's like, why?
Looks like the robot left itself
Some people like it that way.
solo.
It looks cleaner.
Barrier reefed.
It bothers me.
I just use milliseconds for everything, because some games use milliseconds, some don't.
I think, Mario 64 is one of those games.
It's kind of retarded to use milliseconds unless it's not as good though, but whatever.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
How could someone have 15,000 viewers at a time? That would annoy me. I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, I'll be like, fuck off everyone, 4 people stay.
The robot better change.
I want your money!
At 4,000, but I can live with that. This guy has 1,100 views right now. His chat is not cancer.
Pretty legit.
Huh?
I wish I was a popular phone streamer.
I thought you said cancer's legit for a second.
What?
Cancer's
Well, I
legit.
mean, cancer is
Legit way to die.
Yeah.
If this stream has affected you or anybody you know,
Close encounters of the painful
please
kind.
keep it to yourself.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, that's true. Including me.
The old clothesline move.
And before half of that kid's viewers go.
I still kind of want to learn.
If
how
half
to
of my viewers go, that means I'll have 1 viewer.
And it'll be Mr. Crockbot.
And it'll be Mr. Crockbot. And Spin.
How many of them are bots, though? He has like 3 bots.
I have 2
Oh
bots.
yeah.
Oh, you don't have Zeppi?
No.
Then I know you don't have Bakatsis.
No.
Bakatsis is cancer.
Yeah, I've also got this. I don't know.
And he ruined Frogbox, bot.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, you can play Bakatsis slots all the time, whereas Crockbot, you need a fucking token!
There's a reason for that.
Dumb rule. I mean, I prefer that than losing all my money.
Nice flying, head thing move by
Jugger
Patrick.
said he's technically not a person.
Okay, Jazz. I think you need to relook up the definition of a person. But if you're telling the truth, I don't know how to react.
Confirmed. Jugger is a bot.
Okay. That's a bunch of chips.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Did he get anything good?
No.
No. See, that's why you wait for Undershot.
The best thing I got was probably the asteroid of the burner. And Undershot was rigged.
Do you know how much it costs to use like
500.
The old
okay.
clothesline move.
I got plenty of money to spend.
Undershot is 50,000, I think.
Yeah.
Whoa,
And import is
what an
5,000.
opening for a guy literally filled with openings.
Oh, I could have just done that. I don't even know what import does. I've never
Import's
done it.
5,000 is just a better chance of getting better chips. That's how Marco got like 3 dark chips. Before Terra nerfed it.
Terra nerfed the shit out of everything.
The old clothesline move.
Other than Browse. Browse is still overpowered as fuck.
Don't say that. Browse is the best.
It's overpowered!
Nice move by
I get like GMDs, like Clockman and shit every time.
That's gotta sting.
Oh, go.
Do you even Spongebob?
Yes, I Spongebob. I like the best of them. No.
Yeah, I have another god stone. By yeah, I mean damn team.
I don't like the doubles that you get. I think your chance for doubles should be pretty low.
Well, it's kind of like trading cards, I guess.
Well, it's to like keep people from getting like every chip straight away.
Power, the bubble bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula, and that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32.
That's not Neptune. Neptune is bald.
Flowers.
Oh,
Is he?
thank you. It all means so much.
Yeah, in the movie he is.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
This is before the movie.
But not here. We just went
This is like years before it.
Neptune is still bald and fat.
Oh, not in the episode though.
Hey, Plankton.
True.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chumba.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
Spongebob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the chum bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
What? Screw you, guys.
And now I got a new bowling move thing, which is kind of useful when you need it to get some bachelor things.
I joined a bowling league.
Good for you.
It's gonna be awesome.
That kid confirmed SpongeBob speedrunner.
I have actually seen the speedruns of this game before.
Why?
They're actually pretty entertaining. There's like loads of out of bounds and
Let's
stuff.
see. I should change my Steam profile picture to Sam Captain.
Sam? Oh, from Jetstream Cloud thing.
Yeah. Just because it's great.
But anyway, this seems like a good place to end it for now. I'll be back later with a Sonic Adventure Tales runs, and I'll just pray that my run will be accepted in the next 5 years. But it probably won't. So yeah, see you everyone, thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me on this meme adventure which I will finish at some point.
PK after he finishes being salty.
Salt mines, Kappa people.
I'll finish it! Jesus, Hyoga, I'm sorry! I got a life to do! I gotta lay in bed! I gotta eat food! I gotta go drink stuff! I gotta get drunk! And then I gotta go take a shower and cry myself. Alone. Thinking how pointless my existence is.
You're like, when did life go wrong? And you're like,
I started speedrunning SpongeBob. Oh yeah, interesting speedrunning trick. You can jump on this nose for some reason. And then jump up here.
There's a Star Wars PS4 coming. Oh my god.
I can't do it now.
You know what's funny? Is at work, I saw when I sell gas and I ask people what grade of gas they want, they say the cheap stuff. I really want to say, so you want diesel? Because right now diesel is 20 cents cheaper.
Alright, so, see you everyone.
It's like $6 a liter for gas in Europe, suckers.
So fucking expensive.
Is very upset with you.
I know. You wanted more of the sponge meme.
I mean, who wouldn't want more of the sponge meme?
Me, because I want to go fucking do stuff.
So how long before Tails run?
Couple hours.
Damn game, what am I supposed to watch till then?
You can watch Bouncy Boy do Super Mario Sunshine runs.
Nah. I tried to learn the Sunshine run.
I